Hello viewers, welcome to another interesting and informative package of the Grill News Bulletin on the Nigerian Correctional Service online television. I am Assistant Superintendent of Corrections, Fidelis Stephen Daliop. And first, to our main stories. U.S. Mayors Presidents applauds Moroccan city development initiatives in the Sahara. NCoS decorates 2 DCGs, beats 6 others farewell. On sports, Nigeria's Flamingos becomes first African team to reach knockout stage of 2024 Under-17 Women's World Cup. These and more after this timeout. Don't go away. And it's good to know you're still with us. The President of the United States Conference of Mayors, Andrew Ginter, has applauded the visionary leadership of King Mohammed VI in prioritizing and concentrating efforts on urban development in Moroccan Saharan regions. Ginter stated this during a press briefing with Morocco's Minister of Foreign Affairs, African Cooperation and Moroccan Expatriates, Nassar Bourita, in the capital when the delegation of American mayors visited Morocco as part of twinning agreements that link the U.S. cities of Arlington and Columbus with the Moroccan cities of La Ayoun and Dakhla. The mayor's president also revealed plans to sign 2 memoranda of understanding with the cities of Dakhla and La Ayoun during their time in the Moroccan Sahara and reiterated the U.S.'s official recognition of Morocco's sovereignty over the region. The visit offers a unique opportunity to see firsthand the advancements in Morocco's cities. The immediate past Controller General of Corrections and Secretary of the Civil Defense, Correctional, Fire, Immigration Services Board, Ja'afaru Ahmed, has called on the newly decorated Deputy Controllers General of Corrections to help the Controller General of Corrections to succeed through their various directorates. Ja'afaru made this call during the decoration of the newly appointed Deputy Controllers General of Corrections, Lydia Abraham, and Friday, Cezobo Ovie, at the Controller General of Corrections Conference Hall, National Headquarters, Abuja. The board secretary said the culture of not supporting the CGC should be a thing of the past, stressing that the DCGs should be the eye and ear of the correctional boss since they have absolute control of their directorates.
We are going to head directorates, and these directorates are very large. They are cascaded down to the zonal offices, to the state commands, which we have, to the schools, and to every other prison that you have. You should put your best. You are the eyes and the ears of the CG. And that culture which you have taken of not assisting a controller general should be a sin of the past. So the CG expects nothing but advice, support, and reports.
Ja'afaru also advised officers and men of the service to discharge their duties diligently and maintain good character to earn them marks in the Performance Management System (PMS) to be elevated to new ranks. Deputy Controller General of Corrections Abraham Lydia couldn't hold back her joy as she gave the vote of thanks.
It's a great honor to be elevated to the rank of Deputy Controller General. We pledge our allegiance and we say we will not disappoint you and will not disappoint Nigeria. Thank you so much.
In another development, 3 Deputy Controllers General of Corrections, including Tosin Akinro Jomo, Joseph Esu Usendia, Hamidu Mamman, as well as 3 Assistant Controllers General of Corrections, Muhammad Gombe, Nwakeze Emmanuel, and Okpala Ifeanyi Magdalene, bowed out of service after serving the nation meritoriously in different capacities. It was a day of stock-taking, reflections and nostalgic feelings as the retirees and their colleagues went down the memory lane to recount their experiences while in service. The free-will messages from other senior officers present at the event made the day worth the while. The high point of the occasion was the presentation of gifts to the senior citizens. The Commandant, Correctional Training College, Birnin Kebbi, Kebbi State Controller of Corrections Musa Dauda Dogwa, has assured the public of the institution's resolve to continue to train officers who will uphold the values of justice, rehabilitation of inmates, and community services. Commandant Dogwa made this statement when he visited Emir of Gwandu and Chairman Kebbi State Council of Chiefs, Major General Muhammadu Ilyasu Bashar, retired, in a courtesy visit at his palace to appreciate him for his efforts in promoting peaceful coexistence in the emirate. The college public relations officer, Assistant Superintendent of Corrections, Ayuba David Bawa, reported that Dogwa emphasized on the achievements of the college as well as the service in training new generation of correctional officers. He further highlighted the service's new non-custodial approach, which focuses on rehabilitation and reintegration of offenders. The Emir, who was represented by the Wazir Sarkin Gwandu, Alhaji Abdullahi Umar, pledged to continue providing necessary support to the service and appreciate the management for establishing the staff college in his domain. Still to come, Akwa Ibom State appoints Assistant Controller General retired Julius Ezugu as consultant to oversee the new building and relocation of the Medium Security Custodial Center, Uyo. If you are just joining us, you are on the Grill News Bulletin of the Nigerian Correctional Service online television. In order to have a robust and rewarding working experience in Zamfara State, the new Controller of Corrections Zamfara State Command, Ibrahim Shehu, has paid homage to His Royal Highness Emir of Gusau, Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Muhammad Bello, at the Emirate Council Palace in Kanwuri, Gusau. The Public Relations Officer of the Command, Assistant Superintendent of Corrections Mustafa Abubakar, reported that the Controller visited to seek for the Emir's guidance and blessings in the discharge of his duties in the state. He further stated that Shehu solicited for support, prayers and cooperation of the traditional ruler for the progress and development of the Command. The Emir, while welcoming the Controller, reaffirmed the commitment of the Emirate Council to support the new Controller of the state. He also urged him to use his wealth of experience in the service to deliver on the mandate of the service. In order to give hope and support to female inmates in the Medium Security Custodial Center, Benin Old in Edo State Command, the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, Pengasen Women Commission, PWC, has celebrated the 2024 Day of the Girl Child in the Custodial Center to assure inmates that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Mrs. Mejure Esse, who spoke on behalf of the PWC members, said the decision to extend solidarity to the female inmates of the center is born out of the pursuit of the organization to ensure the protection of the rights of the female employees of the oil and gas sector and to empower young girls and women through advocacy and developmental programs. According to the report filed in by the Command's Public Relations Officer, Superintendent of Corrections Aminu Suleiman, the PWC carried out a lot of activities which included interactive sessions with the inmates, giving of pep talks, and representation of welfare items and donations of materials to support skills acquisition of both the female and male inmates. The Deputy's Controller of Corrections in charge of the facility, Eromasele Henry, on behalf of the Controller General of Corrections, Haliru Nababa, appreciated Pengassin Women Commission for the support towards the training of inmates and assured them that the items donated will be used effectively for the inmates. The Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Umo Eno, has announced the appointment of Assistant Controller General of Corrections Julius Ezugu, retired, as the consultant to oversee the building to specification and relocation of the Medium Security Custodial Center Uyo to the new site. Pastor Eno made this announcement at the occasion to mark the opening of a new legal year in the state after presenting the Award of Excellent Service by the Chief Judge of Akwa Ibom State, Justice Ekaite Fairbairn Obot, to ACG Ezugu. The Command's Public Relations Officer, Assistant Superintendent of Corrections, Richard Metong, reported that other recipients of the Award of Excellent Service from the State Chief Judge are the Governor of the State, Pastor Umo Eno, and the Head of the Civil Service of the State, Elder Efyong Esen. The event, which started with a Thanksgiving service at Akwa Ibom Church, was preceded with a court proceeding at the High Court of Justice in Uyo with the Controller of Corrections, Akwa Ibom Command, Frank Okonkwo, in attendance. And on sports, the Nigeria's Flamingos has become the first African team to reach the knockout stage in the ongoing Under-17 Women World Cup Championship holding in the Dominican Republic. The team is already being viewed as title contenders as they confidently beat Ecuador 4-0 to stay top of their group, Group A, and is now advanced to the next round of the competition. The Flamingos asserted their authority when Shakirat Moshood scored the first goal. In the second half, Harmony Chidi scored another goal. Peace Efyong scored the third goal through goalkeeper error, and Moshood completed the fourth goal. That wraps up our bulletin as compiled and written by Deputy Superintendent of Corrections, Franka Awa. Join us next edition for more updates, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our social media channels showing on our screen. I am Fidelis Stephen Dalio. Thanks for joining us.